All right, guys, welcome back to Crossman Productions. I know you guys are probably thinking, why are we doing a show so late today? Well, because my guest had to get up very early to do this show, even though it's 7 o'clock our time. It's like 4 o'clock his time. So, we had to do the show a little bit later. But I do appreciate, Wolverine for coming on today because he's got a big event tomorrow. Um, he's out there in Dubai about to defend his title. And of course, we're rooting for him over here and wanting him to come back with that title. So I wanted to catch him before the big match. What's up, brother?
How's it going, bud?
Man, it's going great, dude. And like I said, man, I really do appreciate you, getting up early and coming on the show. Man, it's been a while since we got to talk.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I know I've kept to myself. I haven't really done many interviews while I was back home. I did a few since I've been out here, and then I wanted to make sure I get one in with you as well before my match. So yeah, I kind of just been keeping everything away while I was at home. Been excited for this matchup.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the interviews that you've done, and I noticed that you have a lot more confidence in this one.
Yeah, I feel like and it's nothing against Alan, but I know my wife, my family, we all got plans and everything. So he's in my way. Um, for the purse and everything else. So, yeah, I feel 100% confident. I'm ready to get this done. I ended up finally winning a coin toss. So that just boosts my confidence completely over the moon. So I've been telling myself for the last 2 weeks that it's one and done. So I'm ready.
Cool, man. I'm glad too, man, because obviously we want you back here with that title. So you hold on to that thing, man.
Yeah, I'm. I don't plan on letting it go. If he's gonna beat me, it's gonna be through judge's decision. So, which I don't plan on it getting that far.
Good. So there's a lot of good matches that's on that card. The other one I'm pretty excited about is Dumpling and Manu. I think
Yeah,
that's a pretty good matchup right there.
the co-main event. I'm excited for that one too. On one hand, you got Dumpling, who everybody knows. He's a pretty solid force just himself, and then on top of that, you got McKinney, who's never been put down, never sat down. He's knocking out and everybody in his way. So I'm excited for that matchup as well.
Yeah, and I saw who Darius is out there.
Darius has a
Wesley's out.
tough matchup against Wes.
Yeah, that's gonna be another tough match too. So they got a lot of good matches on that card tomorrow. So that's gonna be good to watch. And then Powerslap 17 is coming up right around the corner. So you got
Yeah,
Babyface and Cole Young going at it, and
which I think that's going to
yeah,
be a good matchup as well. That's a great headliner. You got Cole Young, who you know was doing great, and I think he lost one or two, and then after that loss, he's turned it around and he's earned his way up to babyface, and obviously babyface is somebody who's there's nobody even come close to stopping him since he's taken the belt. So I see that match being a pretty good one to watch as well.
right. And I hooked up. We went over to Vegas for 15, and I hung out a little bit with Babyface. Babyface is in pretty good shape too. I
Oh
know he's
yeah,
been doing a lot of training.
yeah. That's what
Oh, I got
I
to ask you.
do. What
Oh, go ahead. Now go ahead. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it. I mean, he's constantly training, constantly working on perfecting everything. Um, yeah, that's why I said, I mean, nobody's even come close to him since he's taken the 170 division. So, I mean, I see this being a good matchup for him with Cole Young. I just, it's going to just come down to, who wants it more because you know, Cole's also been on a mission since he started moving up the rankings. So I'm excited to watch that one. That's going to be a good headliner match.
Right.
It'll be fun.
Cool. So, Powerslap 15. What did you think about Turpin calling out Crazy Hawaiian and DeBell?
I think I don't know. I think he's, trying to do his stuff he tried to do in light heavyweight and calling out the big people. But I mean, there's a difference in, you know, going from light heavyweight and being heavier and, having an advantage over light heavyweights to being in the same weight class and carrying around just extra weight. Whereas you got people like, Crazy Hawaiian, who everybody knows his story. You got people like the Bell who, they're not like, I don't want to use the word, but I'm going to use it. They're not like fat. They're solid. I mean, and then you got people like,
Yeah.
you know, you got Pono, you got Aaron, I mean, there's a lot of heavyweights that are just, or, even Buffalo Soldier. I mean, there's a lot of heavyweights that are just solid. And you're not going to be able to go up there and try to bully somebody that's at your weight compared to coming down to 205 and missing weight and being 230 going against somebody who's 200 pounds. I mean, I don't see it being a long term thing for him in heavyweight. Think I think he might do good in the lower bracket, but I think once he gets up to the higher bracket, he's going to struggle. And I'm sure at that point he'll either call it or he'll try to, work his way back down to 205 again.
Yeah. If he was smart, he'd try to work his way back down because I don't see him getting past half the group in the heavyweight division right now, especially
Right.
after his performance in 15. That was the best performance I've ever seen in 15.
Yeah, that match entirely was just it made a joke out of Powerslap. I mean, and it's nothing against him too. It's just that was a pitiful match to watch. So
Man, so this is your second trip to Dubai, and I know you hate traveling. So,
it's actually only my first.
all?
It's actually only my first trip to Abu Dhabi. My last one I was in Saudi Arabia, which is a little ways away, but because that's where Powerslap 17 is going to be at. I got out a little bit in Saudi Arabia. I have not gotten out here yet. I've just been kind of keeping to myself. I don't want no distractions. I don't want nothing getting in the way. I figured I'm here all day Saturday. I'll probably maybe venture out a little bit then, but no, yeah, I want to win this one, so I'm just concentrating on that right now.
Yeah, man. So, when you're after this match, what's the plans after that? What do you think's gonna?
Um, I think it depends on a lot of things. You got the Russell Logan matchup in this card. I think they're kicking off the main card. The prelim part. I think if Russell wins and doesn't do his fouls or his steps or anything, I think he's right up there knocking again for a rematch. Me personally, I think Vern should get another matchup. Maybe not right away with me, but like should have another number one contender matchup, maybe against Russell if Russell wins or something, because um, he should have still been, right up there in the higher rankings, and then for then to go against Turpin, and it was actually at heavyweight, that shouldn't count against his 205 record. So I think he deserves another matchup to prove if he's up there, because I said it before. I think I know he's a lot better than the Vern I went up against. I just know, me personally, I think he wasn't there that night. Like, he was just, wasn't his right mindset. So I'd like to see him get another number one contender matchup. Maybe, like I said, if Russell did win, maybe go against Russell, and the number one contender or whoever wins out of that matchup can go against me. I know once Luke comes back and he gets another win or two after the loss to Allen, I'm sure he's got to be up there. So I think there's a lot of ways it could go. It's really just going to depend on what they're thinking. And
Right. I'd like to see Luke and Vern go at it,
yeah,
because both of them, I think, deserve a shot, for the title. And I think that the one from the winner from that one should be able to get it. I mean,
yeah,
Russell too. He also, I mean, he fouled, so but he's still a tough competitor too. So
he is. Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I've said before. I mean, he probably hit me the hardest, in 205 division. So I think he's still up there. I think he just needs to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you got Luke, you got Vern, you got Russell. I mean, you got quite a few people to choose from or put together in matchups to determine a number one contender. So I think after I get through Allen, then it'll just depend on who they think should be up there next.
right. What's funny is I ran into the general um, out at Powerslap 15, um, and he did his first match in the Powerslap division, the Powerslap championship. Um, the dude is slapped. I could, he looks like he's got a powerful slap, but he kept stepping and flinching. That's what got him. You know what I mean? And I didn't
Yeah.
realize, going back watching the fight versus Powerslap, the kind of the difference in those two leagues. Like in his they called wow. Leagues. Which one was the toughest? Slap fight or Powerslap?
I think honestly it'd be Flat Fight Championship would be the toughest one, because they don't really miss nothing. If they see a club or if they see a step, it's called no matter what, even if they have to,
Right.
stop promotion for a minute. So I think Slap Fight Championship was the toughest one, because I mean, they don't miss no calls. They try to review it. I mean, if they have to call the match, they'll just call it. Um,
Right.
Whereas, I mean, Power Slap does. I mean, it's not that they don't, make calls. It's just I think they let quite a bit of it slide by.
Right.
Because I think if you sit here and call every little thing, um, it would slow the event down quite a bit. But I think that's what's needed to promote it along. I mean, 'cause right now you got a lot of people in comments and stuff saying, about them not actually following the rules and stuff like that. And I mean, after that last event, I mean, I would agree with them, because there was a lot of things missed. There was a lot of flinches missed. There was a lot of clubs missed. It was just, the event itself wasn't bad, but like the calls were pretty bad in that event. So
Yeah, I fully agree with that. I think it ticked Isaiah off because I mentioned something in the comments with that. with Brandon, and then
Yeah.
Isaiah hit me. He's like, "That's why I'll never do an interview with you." I'm like, "Dude, calm down. It's not personal." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know. I get it. It's just, I mean, I think, yeah, that first one that Isaiah hit was a club. And I think he would even admit that. The second one was, it might have been clean. But the problem is, and that's what I've said before, like for myself, not for that match, so to speak, but for myself, the clubs that happen early on help your opponent out, tremendously. I mean, because if you've already clubbed me in like round one and you rattled me pretty good,
Right.
I can't recover from that. So, I mean, and that's why I've stated, I mean, I think 3 fouls in a 5 match round or a 5 round match is too much. I mean,
Right.
I think it needs to be 2. You foul once, all right. The second one, you're done. I mean,
Yeah. No, I agree with that because, and those fouls. I mean, people don't realize the damage you're doing with those clubs. You know,
oh
especially when
yeah,
you're
I mean that's and same thing I said about the Russell matchup. I mean, he got me early on, and I mean me and Brandon have sat here and talked about it earlier today. I mean, hell, I didn't know where I was. I mean, even Manny, the other coach, was telling me, he can tell I was concussed. I mean, it was you got somebody that hits especially as hard as like Russell does, and I mean that just throws like that threw me out for the rest of the matchup. I wasn't there. I was just on autopilot. So I think it pays heavily to the person who clubbed somebody early on, and to only lose a point. I mean that's not enough punishment because I mean now you just ruined the rest of my matchup. So
right. Well, I think and now it's starting to cause serious damage. You know, like what happened to Brendan's eye. You know,
yeah,
so and that's not the first time something like that because it's happened to face, and then the last fight Brendan got into, they broke his nose. So the last match that him and Isaiah had, you guys' nose broken. So that's why I kind of called it out because I'm like, there's no way that that's a clean slap to do that much damage. You know,
and
to
it's
hit.
not. I mean, if you sit there and think about it, when you land a slap right here, that has nothing to do with his eye. I mean, and
Right.
I mean, I'm sure Isaiah's. I'm not saying Isaiah's got little hands at all. I mean, Isaiah's hands are probably about the size of mine, but like it shouldn't cover his. It shouldn't be up here, and it should be down here. So, um, like I said, I think he'll sit there and tell you. I mean, that first one was probably high. It was probably a club, but
Yeah.
the second one, I don't know. I mean, it's not my choice to determine what is or what ain't anyway. So, but I think just in general, not excluding that matchup, I think the clubs need to start being heavily called because they do affect the outcome of a matchup.
Right. So, and I completely agree with that too. Just to minimize some of the injuries that they could cause too. I'm hoping that
Yeah.
this, what happened to Brandon. I hope it can shed some light, for the league to start looking at it, and realizing, you know, I know that, like you said, they want the matches to go by, fairly quickly, so they do let a lot slide. But at some point, the contenders' health, has to come. So
Oh, I agree.
they got to consider. So, anyways, so tomorrow, what have you been doing to like prepare yourself for this match?
Just my usual stuff. I mean, I've been really looking forward to this. I procrastinated my weight loss. My wife was on me since September to get it started, and think I procrastinated to like 2 weeks before, and I had to drop. I was sitting at 230, had to drop down to 205. So I mean, it was a rough cut, but I mean, I made it, and then I've already been eating, been getting my weight back up. I think I'm sitting at 220 now. So yeah, I'm taking this one serious. I'm ready to get this one done with.
Okay. Yeah. I hate that you were starving yourself to do it, man. But
It was yeah, it
but
was pretty
you
rough.
know, so what's the food out like out there? Is it pretty good?
Man, I food quite a bit actually. I've been just doing room service obviously since I haven't been leaving nowhere, but yeah, it's pretty good. Um, I ain't too fond of the Coke out here. It tastes a little different than back home, but you know, um, the food's been great.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward for you guys to come back and do another match. And I'm hoping eventually they'll bring you guys to Texas. Hopefully. If not, and they go back to Vegas. I want to go back out to Vegas. I had a lot of fun out there in Vegas.
Yeah, I enjoy Vegas a lot. Yeah, when I first went out there, it was different, it was bigger, stuff like that than I'm used to. But now, hell, I look at it, it's like my second home. I mean, I already know where I'm wanting to go as soon as I get there. Uh,
Yeah,
so yeah, I enjoy Vegas a lot.
man. You know what's funny is so I stayed at the Circus because I wanted to stay like close to the Fountain Blues so that I could just go to the event. And I
Yeah.
didn't discover street until like the last day I was there. And I was like, dude, pretty much where everything's at.
Oh, where's that? Oh, Fremont.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So next time I'll probably go stay over like somewhere around the Circa or something. Stay around
yeah.
Fremont.
I about to say the D's not too bad. It's kind of your basic, hotel rooms. I mean, it's pretty nice, and Circa's pretty nice, obviously, but Circa's a little rich for my blood if I'm not getting put up from Powerslap. But
Yeah,
the D's pretty nice. I like the D.
cool. So hopefully next time you'll be in Vegas and we'll be able to go out there and hang out or something whenever I get back out there. But
Sounds good.
yeah, I met a ton of the guys out there. So um, like Brandon, Brandon's coming on after he gets back from Abu Dhabi, so he'll be on the show. Brian Ellis is coming out. We're gonna probably do something because he lives out this way, so we're probably gonna do
Oh yeah.
something in person when he gets there. So yeah, we got a lot of good people coming in. From that. I was surprised when I got there how many of the fighters actually watched the show. I went there and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go take a couple of pictures, and then when I got there, they're like, they knew who I was, and then so
Yeah.
everybody's taking pictures. I was like, all right, cool.
I about to say, I mean, between I think you, Terry, Slap News, there's not like too many people. Like, I know there's people that cover it, but like nothing like you and Terry and Slap News. I mean, y'all are like 100% like covering as many people as y'all can. So I mean, everybody's paying attention to who's covering and who they can get interviewed by. So
Yeah, and one of the cool things is that everybody that I've met is so down to earth. You
yeah,
know, regular guys just down to earth. Uh, you know, just have a good conversation with. I brought Ryan Phillips on. Ryan Phillips is to me is what Tarpon tries to be. With because
yeah,
but
they're
so anyways, but yeah, I had a lot of fun up there. But so yeah, when you get back, we gotta if you're gonna be in Vegas, let me know because I'm planning on going back out. trying to get some sponsors for the show. Maybe they can help with pay for some of the trips and stuff. But
Yeah,
yeah, that was a lot of fun. So it was
yeah.
funny because after I was going to meet
Go ahead.
Dana, I was going to meet Dana at the after party, but that after party
Yeah,
was so huge. You know what I mean? There was like
I was
there
about to
was
say
like
I've only been to one, and yeah, it was crowded. There was a lot of people, so yeah, that's not my sort of cup of tea. But yeah, I mean, if you're trying to meet people though, that's probably where the place to go.
yeah. I left I think right before Dana got there because he's one of the one of the people I was planning on trying to meet out there, but it was so crowded. I was like, even if he showed up, I probably didn't see him. So, all right, man. Um, when you get back, when you get back, did you have anything else like that you got planned outside of Powerslap? I know you've been doing a lot, like doing some stuff with JT Tilly and
I haven't really been doing nothing with him lately. He's kind of I've been watching all of his stuff, obviously, but I haven't been involved with none of that lately. Kind of just kept to myself, at the house. Um, yeah, because I mean, we're just trying to work on our own stuff right now. So, but yeah, I've still been following his stuff. I mean, I'm still keeping up with Slap Fight Championship and Chest Chop and all the stuff that he does. But no, I ain't got no plans whenever I get back. You know, me and the wife and the kids got a couple things we want to do as soon as I get back. But I got birthdays and everything else as soon as I get back. I left. I had two of my kids' birthdays. One like literally the day before I left, and then I'll get back that Sunday, and the next day is another kid's birthday. So, and yeah, we had three in October. So, I mean, it's busy October, and then I got this event, and then
right.
turn around into November, I got another birthday and Thanksgiving, and then we got Christmas and another birthday, and so
I think it's
it's
keep you busy.
yeah, the end of the year is a busy time for me.
Wow. So that's one of the cool things that I like about you is that you're a family guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, hell, even my boy, he's been just dying to, he keeps talking to me and my wife about him staying home from school because he wants to watch the event tomorrow. But, I mean, I do this for them. I do this for my
Yeah.
wife. I mean, she's not exactly thrilled about me flying all the way out here, but, you know, we, uh, we just try to make it work, and she enjoys the Vegas ones because she gets to go with me for those ones. So, we'll see how it goes, for the next one. I'm hoping the next one might be in Vegas for me.
Well, I'm not- if it's in Texas, you know, good luck tomorrow, dude. I want you to bring that belt home. Maintain that title. You know, I'll probably hit you up after the fight. You know, see how everything went, and then yeah, man, stay safe while you're out there. Um, and then, oh, I was going to ask you too. Um, have you guys put any merchandise or anything?
What do you mean?
Like create like t-shirts and stuff for like to brand your image.
No, I haven't. I mean, I keep telling myself I need to. Same thing with like sponsors stuff. I keep telling myself I need to get around to doing that, and by the time I actually get around to doing it, it's already the next event. And then I tell myself, all right, when I get home, and I don't ever think about it until the next event again. So no, I haven't got nothing like that going on.
One of the things I was really surprised at Power Slap is that I didn't see any merch anywhere. Power Slap didn't have any merch.
Yeah, I don't think I recall seeing much at this event either. I don't know. Obviously, I mean, when the event comes, we'll see if they got any. But yeah, I don't recall seeing much, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. 'Cause I was thinking of getting a shirt and like, have the different strikers autograph the shirt, but they didn't have anything. It's stuff for the UFC, but they didn't have anything for Powerslap. So
Yeah.
whoever's watching is in charge of that at Powerslap, go put some merchandise out there. So yeah, um, and that's that's the thing too, man. I'm looking at all these guys bringing out their stuff. Like Danny's bringing out some stuff. Wolverine's not Wolverine. Babyface is bringing out some stuff, and I think that's huge at these events too. So um, I don't know. I have somebody I think that might be able to help you with that. That way you won't have to focus on it. But I'd love to see you get some merchandise and brand yourself right
Yeah.
now because you know Powerslide is branding you like everything that they have. They got your image on, um, and I think that would really help you guys. You and Sarah to be able to brand some of that stuff. But yeah,
Oh, absolutely. I
I
mean,
know.
I actually enjoy watching like Babyface and all them, have their own stuff. Because I mean, when you go to a live event, it's a lot different than watching it on TV. I mean, I'm sure now that you've seen it live rather than watching it on TV, you'd probably agree. I mean, it's a lot better live, and that's how you get your fans more is whenever you got people to come in live. And I mean, yeah, they all want to, something from their individual striker they like, whether it be Babyface or whether it be, Pitbull or, somebody. So
Right.
I've enjoyed watching people come out with their own stuff.
Yeah. So and then they just came up with the cards too. Power slap cards, and those seem to be taking off pretty good too. Those cards look really nice.
Yeah, I was about to say I've tried to collect most of my one of one so far. So um yeah, I want to send them off, get graded, just for a keepsake. I mean, if they'd ever do another set, then that'd be cool. If not, then at least I know the one set they did do, I was able to get most of my one of ones and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I've seen some really nice cards on that. I'm thinking about. I don't know if boxes or not. Do you know if they're still selling the boxes for the cards?
Yeah. I know like my card store by the house that we go to, because me, my wife, my kids were all into Pokemon cards. So I know they have
Okay.
boxes of Power Slap cards on their shelf just because they bought them, because I was in there, but they still have them on their shelf. I want to say they're like $70 a box, but yeah, I know they're still out there. You can still find the boxes and stuff.
Cool. You talk about Pokemon. A friend of mine, Leonhardt, he's a podcaster that opens up Pokemon cards.
Yep,
I was
yep.
thinking,
We watch.
Leonhardt, yeah. I used to work with Leonhardt, and when he first started doing his show, and then he started getting sponsored by Pokemon.
Yeah,
So I reached out to him this week to do a collab. I would love to have him bring a couple of you guys on with us, like we do share a show, have you guys open up Pokemon cards and see what kind of
it'd
cards
be
you do.
awesome.
So
Yeah, it'd be
yeah, I'm trying to.
awesome. We watch his videos a lot, especially my boy. He likes watching this because he's always opening up the stuff before my boy was born and all the old stuff. So yeah,
Right.
we enjoy watching him.
So yeah, so I'm trying to get. So Leon, if you're watching, man, hit me up so we can do this, man. I wanna do a live show where we can have you guys open it up. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Uh, so if we do it, if we set it up, I'll try to get you in on it.
Okay.
So cool, man. All right, brother. Like I said, man, I want you to bring that belt back. Stay safe out there. Yeah, and then I'll hit you up after the match tomorrow, and then man, go get them, dude. That's all I'm telling you, man. Go get them, and make sure we get this win.
Yeah, this one's important to me, so I don't plan on coming back without the belt. So
Well, cool, man. Well, I'm gonna let you go get some rest. I know it's early in the morning there, and you got a big day. But brother, and we'll be thinking and praying for you, man, and uh, you know, hopefully it all works out for us.
yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, brother. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us, and remember, guys, until the next episode, you are uniquely designed with a purpose, and always keep moving forward. Peace.